Other guest into this conversation at this point in time, Mr. Shekhar Vijayan, political analyst with us. Kalyani Shankar, senior journalist, joins us on the show as well. It's important to understand that the government has been thinking about this, Shekhar. The government has, come out on a Sunday with an announcement of what kind of a task force is required at this point in time. It's a great move. The experts that have been brought in are, they can do miracles like some of them have done. But the only question that perhaps would come to one's mind is that why couldn't this be thought up earlier?
Absolutely. So this sounds very reactive, like the youngsters said, like Meet and the other participants said. I think it sounds more reactive than proactive, and all this could have been done earlier. But now that they've done this, I think we need to go with this. And it's also important that the number of the people you mentioned in this task force are people who are who have a proven task record of doing things very impeccable in their own way, like the names you mentioned, starting from Nandan, Nilekani. But I think the government's job is not just creating a task force; it's also ensuring that everything is executed. They have a dashboard in place to show what has been executed, what has been completed, what is the status. So they have to show that they just don't create a task force and then leave it, and then everything happens after that. They have to create a dashboard. They have to show real-time status. They have to show that they're really serious about this, because that will only get the confidence of our youngsters who are there on this particular debate, and for everybody else also watching this. I think that is one way they can show that they're being proactive and they're being serious about this. The fact that they've taken action, which is a good thing, that's also important, and they're doing it fast. But this could have been done earlier. This could have been done 47 days earlier or even earlier, because you're talking about changing the system, which will not be so easy. But the reforms are taking place. Prime Minister Modi has been mentioning it also in his reels, where he had spoken about these reforms. So I think the fact that the task force is led by people who are neutral and who are people who've got proven leadership skills speaks for itself. What's important is the execution. What's important is the real-time status. What's really important is the dashboard. What's really important is the governance, and not just creating a task force and then leaving it at that. We have seen task force being created earlier also, and then after that, what happens? We all know the story.
Kalyani Shankar, what's your response, ma'am, to this announcement?
Well, he has announced a committee, and they are really